Paige, a 25-year-old housewife. I'm a newlywed who got married to Ryan after dating him for 5 years. We live a happy life in an apartment near his parents' house. Ryan had a sister called Amy who went to college and a brother called Sean who's in high school. I've been close to them even before we got married, and I also have a good relationship with my father-in-law. When we visited his parents' house the other day... Oh, Paige, hi there! Amy, good evening! Hey, Paige, can we talk in private in my room later? I got a boyfriend, so I want you to give me some advice again. Ooh!
What? Amy, did you just say that you got a boyfriend?
Gosh, I knew you would react this way, so I said it in a small voice. But you managed to catch everything. Your father must love you so much, Amy.
I'm finally done with my homework. Wait, Paige? Welcome!
Hello, Sean! How's it going at school?
Yep, I went to karaoke with my friends yesterday. They praised me, saying I was a good singer. I used the techniques that you taught me.
Good for you!
Oh, by the way, it's cherry blossom season. So should we have a karaoke party when we go see the flowers next time?
Wow, good idea!
Hey guys, I warmed up the omelets Paige cooked and brought for you guys.
Oops, sorry Ryan, I was having so much fun talking to them. I made you do all the work.
It's fine. You always do the housework for me at home. Wow, looks delicious. What is the sauce?
It's cream sauce. I'm allergic to tomatoes, so we serve it like this at home.
Whoa, this is delicious! Dad, sis, you should try it too.
You're right, it is delicious.
Wow, it's as if a professional chef cooked for us.
I was happy that everyone loved my omelet, but... Huh? If I'm eating an omelet, I would definitely prefer the classic ketchup. My mother-in-law mumbled as she appeared from the kitchen with our tea. Apparently she dislikes how all of them love me, although I'm a new corner in her family. So when her family praises me like this, she would sometimes say things like that. But whenever that happens...
Mom, Paige is allergic to tomatoes, so she can't eat ketchup.
Yeah, Mom, you should know this already.
I love Paige's cream sauce. Yes, it's very good. Ryan, you're lucky you get to eat Paige's cooking every day.
Like this, everyone protected me. And she would also just say those kinds of things, so she never did anything worse than that. So back then, I wasn't too worried. But one day, my mother-in-law suddenly contacted me and said that she had a sore back, so she texted saying she wanted me to come over and help with the housework. Back then, she wasn't too mean, and I thought it would be hard for her to move around with a sore back, so I accepted her request and went to her house to help her with the housework. Hey, Paige! My mother-in-law, who was supposed to be lying down in her bedroom saying her back was sore, she suddenly came into the kitchen where I was cooking lunch and yelled at me. Huh? Yeah, ma'am? Come with me right now! Like that, she pulled me by the arm. She's so powerful. I thought she had a sore back. That's what I thought, but I was dragged to her bathroom. Look at this! Wait, what is this? When I looked inside like she asked, I saw bits of toilet paper all over the floor. I know you did this! Huh? I never did something like this. Who would do it if not for you? And this too! Come here! Again, she was pulling me with great force. Ow! Please let me go! She dragged me to the garden this time. The laundry I just hung were all on the ground. Wait, why? Go clean the bathroom again and redo the laundry. After that, I cleaned the bathroom and did the laundry again like she told me. And she complained that my cooking was bad and salty. At the end, I figured she's definitely lying about having a sore back. She called me over just to bully me. I knew this was her plan. At that moment, I left her house. And of course, I told Ryan about what happened when he got home. Ryan quickly called his mother and scolded her. Besides Ryan, who was calling his mother, I was having a video call with Amy and Sean, but according to them, she didn't show any signs of back pain and energetically exercised on the fitness bike she bought online.
Hey, Mom! Why are you bullying Paige?
Because you all only talk about Paige at home, saying you love her omelet, and saying how lucky they were that she got married to you, and what stance am I supposed to take?
So you did this out of jealousy, huh? You're so immature to do these kinds of things just because you're jealous. I'll never forgive you if you do something like this again.
Well, seeing her daughter-in-law being praised by her children and husband more than her might make her question her position in the household. I can't forgive her for what she did, though. But my mother-in-law wasn't always I bet she would apologize to me once she calms down. If not, that's really problematic as an adult. Then she called me a few days later, like I expected, and she said she wants to apologize and invited me to a family gathering to see the cherry blossoms. She said she'll prepare all the lunch boxes for us. So I assumed that she regretted her actions and was trying to change for the better. When the cherry blossoms fully bloomed, Ryan and I went to the park where my mother-in-law informed us about. When we arrived there, Amy and Sean, as well as my parents-in-law, were waiting for us on the picnic mat. Today was the day I was making up with my mother-in-law, but it could be hard to find just the right timing to apologize depending on her personality. To give her a good opportunity to do so, I approached my mother-in-law, who was taking out the lunchboxes out of her bag. "Thank you for preparing us a lunchbox," I said to her out of kindness. "All right, sit down, Ryan. Let's eat our lunchboxes as a family and enjoy the flowers." She looked away and said that as she smiled at Ryan. Did she just ignore me? I was having a bad feeling, but I sat down on the picnic mat like what Ryan was doing. "Okay, everyone, dig in! I made it just for my family." When I saw what was inside the lunchbox, which she opened as she said that, I froze at the spot because this is ketchup fried rice. This is pasta marinated with ketchup. I also made stir-fried pork with ketchup and meatballs and ketchup sauce. Yeah, as you can imagine from what she said, the lunchbox was filled with red colors. The smell of ketchup lingered in the air around us. Does that mean there's nothing for me to eat? She didn't make anything for me? And when she opened the other lunchbox, "And here we have some omelet and fried chicken." As she said that, she got out a bottle of ketchup from her bag. What? She poured plenty of ketchup on top of that and then smiled at us. "Here, all done." She doesn't regret her actions at all, and she even decided to bully me more? Gosh, who would go to such an extent? It was not just me, but Ryan, my father-in-law, Amy, and Sean were all at a loss at words seeing her act this way. Well, it's pretty obvious, but because of what she did, she had to experience a terrible fall in her life. Huh? Why is everyone zoning out? I prepared all this just for my family. We should enjoy our food as family. She was emphasizing the word family a lot for some reason. I guess she doesn't see me as her family. I had enough and my blood was boiling in my veins, so I thought I'd firmly tell her that I'm leaving and decided to cut relations with her forever. But when I said, "I've had enough, I'm going home," I was cut off mid-sentence.
Hey,
Ryan gently placed his hand on my shoulder when I was about to stand up and leave.
Mom, you said you made this for your family, right? Then I don't think I can eat it. I won't be part of your family from now on.
Huh? I'll leave the family too. I'm too embarrassed to endure all this.
Me too. I'm leaving. I've had enough.
Wait, huh? What nonsense are you all saying? You're leaving the family? I'm your blood-related mother. I don't care if you're my mom. Paige is more important to me than you, so I'm telling you that I'll cut relations with you. Someone who bullies Paige like you. I don't even want to believe you're my mom. When I was having a hard time dealing with my stalker, it was Paige who helped me, risking her safety. You said that having a stalker meant I was popular. You never did anything nor offered help and just laughed. Huh? Yep. The reason why Amy and I are so close is because when Amy's ex-boyfriend started stalking her and she was struggling to fend him off, I was the one who helped her. Amy is a real beauty, but she would get followed on her way home from her part-time job every night. And she also received scary messages on social media, so she was really stressed out. She asked for her mother's help first, but she didn't take it seriously. Also, her ex had photos of her that she never wanted people to see, so she wasn't able to ask for help from her father, Ryan, and Sean, who were the opposite gender. The case was solved after I accompanied her to the police.
Me too. Paige helped me out when I was being picked on at school. Mom, you just said that I should stay strong and scolded me, saying that I should be able to deal with it myself because I'm a guy. But without Paige, I don't know if I'd still be here.
Sean was being picked on school a few months ago. When I went shopping for groceries at the supermarket, although it was still midday when kids were supposed to be at school, I came across Sean who had his head in his arms on a swing at a park. I kept giving him advice. Whenever he left school early, unable to endure the bullying, the school always contacted his mother, so she should have been aware. But he was too ashamed to tell Ryan, Amy, and his father that he was being picked on. So he wasn't able to ask for their help. When I cheered him up by making him aware of many of his strengths, he slowly regained confidence, and it looks like he has a lot of friends now. Huh? Hey, all of you! I gave birth to you and looked after you all these years. Like that, she desperately tried to persuade Ryan, Amy, and Sean. Hey, Paige, I know a really nice restaurant around here. It's an open terrace and we can have a meal as we enjoy the flowers. Let's go. She stood up, ignoring her mother, pulled my arm looking genuinely excited, and tried to make me stand from the picnic mat.
Wow, sounds nice! I made a reservation for us then. What's the name of the restaurant?
Ryan also stood up from the picnic mat, wore his shoes, and took out his smartphone from his pocket.
Paige, Bro, Sis, Dad, and me, so book us a table of 5. Thanks.
Sean also left the picnic mat.
Wait, are you gonna leave your mother?
Just because you gave birth to and looked after them doesn't mean you can pressure them the responsibility to return the favor.
Finally, my father-in-law also stood up, wore his shoes, and turned his back to her.
Hey, you two, darling!
You should reflect on what you did and better regret your actions. I'm very disappointed in you. Family? Nonsense! You better prepare yourself.
He spat out those words to his wife and caught up with us, who had already started walking away.
All of you, wait! Don't leave me alone! Forgive me! I am so sorry!
My mother-in-law was screaming behind me, and when I turned back without giving much thought, because she was panicking, she slipped on the mat and fell down.
Ow!
Whoa, that was a big fall. Poor her. We all felt pity for her, but none of us said a thing to her. And we headed to the restaurant where Amy recommended us as a family. The next day,
Paige, I'm sorry. Please open the door.
my mother-in-law visited my house. Well, I didn't open the door, so she was just making a fuss outside, though.
Yesterday, my husband told me he wanted a divorce, but I hurt my back when I fell down yesterday. If I really have to get a divorce, I can't work in this state. It's impossible for me to work. First of all, I don't want to get divorced. He said he'll give it a second thought if you can forgive me. Please forgive me.
Oh, she's gonna annoy the neighbors. I didn't give her a chance and called the police on her. Shortly after that, the police took her away as she cried in a loud voice. After that, it seems like she got kicked out of her house by her husband. Using the savings she barely had, she somehow managed to borrow an old apartment with a shared bathroom, and she started living there. But she still has a sore back, and more importantly, she was so shocked to be left by her family so suddenly, which made her shut herself in. She was not in a mental state to get a job, but if you need money to make a living, the people she asked help from were the underground lenders. Apparently, she works at a factory that they recommended to her, but when she takes a short break to rest her sore back, she gets yelled at. So I heard it's really hard for her and she's doing horrible. I bet she'll have to live a life like that for the rest of her life. By the way, on the contrary, I still have a great relationship with Ryan, my father-in-law, Amy, and Sean, and I recently found out I was pregnant. Everyone cares for my body a lot and makes sure that I don't overwork myself, so they even come over to help me with the housework.
Paige, I'm done vacuuming the floor!
Thanks, Sean. You're a big help. I know it's a Sunday and you have a day off, but are you sure you want to help me with the housework?
It's fine, don't worry. I want to be your help as much as I can. Hey, Amy! I'm back from shopping with Ryan. We got some grapefruit juice, too.
Father, Ryan, thanks. I'm excited to drink it. Thanks, but wait, there are no eggs. I bet you forgot to buy them. Gosh, I thought I'd do my best and cook her delicious food for Paige today.
Oops, I forgot.
Thanks, everyone. I'm lucky to have such a great family. I'm so happy. Thank you for watching. What kind of crazy people will we get to see next? Stay tuned for more!